The Kaufman method for childhood apraxia of speech is a treatment strategy developed by Nancy Kaufman, a speech-language pathologist specializing in the treatment of children with developmental apraxia. Childhood apraxia of speech is a neurological motor speech disorder that is unrelated to muscle weakness or strength. It results in poor coordination of oral motor movements required to produce and combine speech sounds. Children with childhood apraxia of speech have issues saying sounds, syllables, and words, often making their speech unintelligible to a certain degree. Inconsistent speech sound errors that are not the result of immaturity are a hallmark of developmental apraxia.
A standardized measure that is available to help us diagnose apraxia is the Kaufman Speech Praxis Test for Children. It identifies the level of breakdown in a child's ability to speak in order to establish treatment and track improvement. This measures the child's imitative responses to clinician and locates where the child's speech system breaks down and points to a systematic course of treatment. The results of the KSPT are useful in establishing therapy using the KSLP kit because they both follow a hierarchy of simple to complex motor speech skills.
This is a drill-based approach focusing on the child's oral motor speech skills, shaping the consonants, vowels, and syllable shapes, gestures from what the individual is capable of producing. These behavioral principles follow a hierarchy that consists of levels of motor speech coordination. This approach was created for individuals with childhood apraxia of speech or other speech sound disorders. The appropriate age range for the child ranges from 2 to 10 years old. This method has several levels of hierarchy, therefore it could be used for under various levels of severities as well.
Kit 1 includes 225 visual cards and a 52-page manual. The kit works to refine intelligibility for children using the basic phoneme targets that children typically learn first: p, w, b, m, t, d, n, h, to combine consonants and vowels to form words while controlling for oral motor difficulty through a hierarchy of increasing physiological effort until the target word is reached. When starting a word target from a particular card, begin with the highest level of production the child can successfully imitate, such as vowel consonant a, o, or vowel consonant vowel a, p for apple. Gradually working your way up to the actual target word, cueing techniques are described in the manual. A combination of cues and prompts may be used to elicit the target response, but should be eventually faded and later eliminated. Once the child's highest level of production is reached for that given time, that production becomes the accepted response for that word in all contexts, even at home.
You would present the card to the child by showing the picture of the bottle, then ask them to imitate one of the written words based on their appropriate level. Synthesis. As you see, this flashcard is an early developing sound.
Kit 2 includes 285 visual cards and is for children who have mastered the sounds from Kaufman Kit 1. It works towards building higher motor speech coordination using familiar 2- and 3-syllable words to target more complex motor speech movements.
As you can see, the word in this flashcard is more complicated due to the fr blend and is typically used in later development.
At first, you might be completely helping the child produce his or her best word approximations with maximal imitations and cues. Then you would eventually fade the cues. And then you would start with single words that represent the child's favorite foods, drinks, toys, people, names, and activities. For children who are nonverbal, there is a kit available called K&K Sign to Talk, Nouns and Verbs. Here you would start by shaping the child's hands to form signs to eventually make requests. Signs are then used in conjunction with vocalizations. Here is the hierarchy the clinicians should follow for the appropriate simple to complex consonant-vowel combinations. First, you would start with vowel, simple, and isolated. Then move on to vowel movements, which are diphthongs. Then simple consonant productions. And then CV, repetitive syllables, which is reduplication. Then you would move on to consonant to vowel movement, CV, and then on to VCV, vowel to consonant vowel movement. And then you would do CV1, CV2, repetitive syllables with vowel change. And finally CVC, simple monosyllables with assimilation. Once the simple phoneme and syllable levels are mastered, these more complex phoneme and syllable levels will be introduced. First, you would start with complex consonant productions, then move on to blend synthesis such as S-blends, R-blends, and L-blends. Then you would do front to back and back to front synthesis, and then complex syllabics, polysyllabic synthesis / sequencing, then length and complexity, and finally spontaneous length and complexity.
Hey Adriana, tell me what this is. Okay, it's an apple. Can you say apple? Apple. Good job. Let's try apple. Apple. Okay. Try it one more time. Apple. Apple. Good job. Try saying it again. Apple. Apple. Good job. Okay, what is this? Pa. Okay, it's a panda. Can we say pa-a? Pa-a. Good job. Can you try saying pada? Pa-a. Good job. Okay, say it twice. Pa-a. Pa-a. Good job. One more time. Pa-a. Good job. Okay, what is this? Ba. Okay, it's a bunny. Can we try saying bunny? Bunny. Good job. Let's try bunny. Bunny. Okay, good try. Let's try bunny again. Bunny. Good job. One more time. Bunny. Good job.